Hey guys, how's it going? So yeah, episode 3. This is probably gonna be the last one I make for a while. Not for a while, because I just ordered a new microphone. It should be coming in the mail, and it should be here really soon. So I am unbelievably excited for that. That first episode, and even the second episode, were boring as hell. Like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'll be completely honest. I thought this was gonna be easy. I thought I was just gonna do a tutorial series and everything was gonna be hunky dory. But I am bored. I am so bored, and I just want to. I don't want it to be so serious. So yeah, I said last episode that that we were gonna start with some body proportion thumbnails, and damn it, we're gonna do that, and hopefully not in a boring way this time. So I'm probably gonna speed this part of the video up and just get a nice line of maybe 3 or 4 different body types, and then we're gonna have some fun. So I'll be right back. Hello there, and welcome back. So I decided to get with the three major food groups of people. You've got your tall and skinny folk. You got your short and fat. And you got your kids. So these are basically the three major food groups for me, for people. Not saying I eat people. I'm just saying these are the ones that I draw the most. There are definitely more. I mean, certainly a fat person can be tall, and certainly a tall or a skinny person can be short, and certainly a kid can be fat or skinny, whatever. But we're focusing on right now is we are going to just take these and follow my own advice from that first really boring, or that second really boring episode. I'm sorry it's been so boring. Give me suggestions. Leave comments, tweet me of stuff to draw. Just do it. That way I can demonstrate what you guys want to be seeing, and that way I'm not just sitting here alone in my studio just talking to myself. That would be great. But now that I'm going to follow my own advice here. So let's go ahead and knock these guys back a little bit so I can draw over them so you can see the lines. Let's go ahead and make that shit. And such. This is label drawing too. This was from episode 2. I'm dumb. Alright, now let's go ahead and start with the skinny standard dude here. Now, just because I made his head shape very basic, doesn't mean that's all we have to go with. Like, he could have any head shape, really. In fact, let's see here. Maybe he's got like that tall head part, but then when it comes down to his, maybe he's just really happy all the time, so he's just got like a head shape. This is the second stage that I go through, which is like once I get like a, basic size and scale down, then I start moving down the list to body stuff, like head shape and arm shape and leg shape, and basically just getting, now that I've got the size of my character down, working out the form, basically carving him out of nothing here, or so you will. Like, he's always happy, so maybe he's got like giant, he's got giant eyes here. So let's go ahead and cover that up, and then let's go ahead and go to black, and like maybe he just has absolutely massive eyes. Like he doesn't look happy anymore. He just looks he looks more scared than anything. That's not quite what I want. Maybe his cheeks need to be higher. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, his cheeks just need to be higher. Okay. It looked more like he was screaming in terror rather than happy. And we want this guy to be happy. I don't want the message to go that my channel is scary. No, my channel is a nice place to visit. So let's go with that. Let's just make him, and let's just give him just the biggest smile that we can. Like the one that goes from like ear to ear. Yeah. See like that. And with stuff like this, notice how I'm still not focusing on like hair or anything like that. This is purely like, now that I've got the form down, I'm basically just working out like things like what he's going to be doing for the pose, and then I might even start thinking about what kind of clothes he's wearing. Like maybe this guy's just wearing a basic t-shirt. Maybe. Oh, and notice how I'm not really worrying about how great my line work is yet. That comes next. And then we'll, of course, give him hands. Everybody's got hands. Hands, actually, surprisingly enough, and a lot of my my artist friends that also draw a lot hate me for this, because hands are some of my most favoritist things to draw. Like, I don't know what it is. I used to hate drawing hands because there's, in my opinion, hands are just some of those things that are just insanely hard to draw, and they're just really easy to mess up. But if you know what you're doing and you just practice enough, you get pretty good at it. Like, it's hard to tell because that is just like a basic hand, but you know what I mean. And like I said, I'm not worrying about if my lines are perfect yet. That comes later. We can do a cleanup pass and really get those lines to really shine through here. There's perspective here, so you're going to see a little bit less of the fingers because the palm is going to be obstructing it. Perspective, I could never teach you. Mostly just because I don't think I know enough about it myself to teach it. You know what I mean? Perspective is one of those things that I'm still working on. You know what I mean? So I don't know enough about it to teach it as of yet, but I'll get there. And if I figure out anything else that you guys should know that I can show you like really quickly, I will definitely do that. You know, since like where his mouth is, I feel like his cheek should be up. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's put his cheeks up. Let's go ahead and like you know what I mean? Like sort of like that. Like his cheeks up there. What about his eyebrows? What kind of eyebrows does this guy have? I don't know why, but I just like maybe he's happy, but it's like fake happiness. Like maybe he's happy about something that's like maybe if one of his relatives that he really hates like came to visit, and he's just trying to be he's trying. Maybe his wife's parents are in town, and he's just trying to put on like a happy face for them, and he's like it's one of those like sarcastic ones to where he's kind of like acting like he's like yeah, cool, I love your mom and dad, but in reality he's like go die in a fire. Like that's mostly what he's saying mentally. And yeah, maybe he's just like a super basic dude. Like there's nothing particularly special about him. You know, like pretty much basic everything. Maybe he's not even like a businessman or anything. Maybe he just like works at a temp agency or something, so he can wear his Converse to work. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's just nothing special about this dude at all. Yeah, like I said, he's just wearing his damn Converse to work. He's just not even concerned. And this is the part, now we're to that stage where I can start thinking about his hair. I don't know, what kind of hair do you guys think this guy would have? I don't know, maybe he would have like Oh, and this is a part where I can teach you guys how to draw hair. Hair, don't get caught up in doing individual strands. While that can work for some styles, the way I like to do it, think of the hair as a hat. You know what I mean? So draw the shape as if it were a hat, and then and only after you get that down, then you can start putting things like strands in. But don't start out like, you know, like here's the head, and don't do the 8-year-old thing where you do the cancer patient hairstyle. Don't do that, you know, because you're just gonna make everyone sad that you ever encounter. No, like when you have like a head shape, like draw the hair like draw the hair as its own shape, like it's a hat. Don't get caught up. Like start, you know, find the hairline, find where it is. Like if this guy's hairline's here, and then worry about, because hair does not lay flat along the anatomy of the head. It can if it's really short hair, but if it's like a good medium length hairstyle like this guy's is, then he's gonna it's gonna be sitting off of his head ever so slightly, and that is a good way to draw hair. Don't do it like that. Promise me. Okay, and that's what I did with this guy. I just basically figured out, see his head shape, you can still see it kind of under here, see where it's going, and then I just put his hair on accordingly, according to the head shape. Alright, so that guy's pretty much done. Now let's move on to this guy. I kind of like how what this guy's arms are doing. And it's okay if you draw a character and you decide you don't like him. There's just no, like this guy, you know, I don't really like this guy. He's a little too basic for my taste. He even looks like he might be a bit of a dick in real life. So, you know, like maybe he's just a bastard to his wife and stuff like that, and he's just super selfish. You know what I mean? I don't know this dude. He just seems really basic, and he looks like he could be a bit of a douche. So, I don't like him. Let's move on to the second guy. Wow, it's really been that long already. Oh, I'm really sad. I really wanted to draw more. I might cut this into two.